guys. Wow. So, I'm at the airport. I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale. I left Newark, New Jersey this morning at like 6 a.m. I got there. I left the house at 2:45 a.m. and so I'm a little bit groggy, but I'm so happy that it's working. Every single time I travel, there's always this fear, like, oh no, do I have everything? Is everything working? Blah 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 blah. And so, I decided just to relax into it, just do the best I can, and then here I am at the airport, waiting for that's my gate over there. So, a few things feel alive to me today. One is I want to say big thank you to everyone. Beautiful souls, beautiful, you guys. You guys, you know who you are. You came to the meet and greet. Wow. It was really like heartfelt. It was so cool. It was so cool. If you were there, you know, and I just want to say thank you. Especially Kristen, you brought your family. It was great. I got to meet the husband and the kids. It was great. And then they were off to a soccer game. I was very impressed. So thank you guys. And for those of you who couldn't make it, I hope to do this again in the future. And who knows, maybe one will come near you. I don't know. We'll see. Anything's possible. There are no parents here. I just spent 10 days in New Jersey with my family. It was fun. It was memorable. Hi everybody. Hi Michelle. I'm a little jealous that you got to go back to the park and enjoy it after the meetup, even in the rain, especially in the rain. So I wanted to share you some of my best moments from this trip. Going ice skating with my niece, and I was dancing on the skates. That was fun. I've never done that before. And then, yesterday, we ended up at this like kids play crazy extravaganza. Got to do this like alien shooting game with my niece, and wow, we dominated it. It was great. I hope we'll get some photos from that. Apparently my shooting stance was but I wanted to speak about something. In fact, my friend Roger inspired this. We were exchanging some ideas on this subject of, and this is something that Luke talks about all the time. ¿Cómo?
¿Dónde va usted, por favor?
Guatemala.
Pero van en el viejo Salvador.
No sé.
¿Y de qué es el viejo?
No sé.
Pero allá voy yo también a Salvador, que como en El Salvador llega la gente por todos lados. Y es mi vieja de baño.
Va, no sé.
Sí. A ver a qué hora sale el viernes de nosotros. A la viernes mira que me dejó en la noche. Desde las 8 de la noche.
No sé. I don't know. Pero buena suerte. Pienso que hay una persona que puede ayudarse.
Pero nada, ni me han ofrecido nada, ni porque tengo una persona mayor. Y en día noche estoy aquí. Donde fue el vuelo de Salvador, que veníamos para veníamos de
I don't know.
Veníamos de largo.
Lo siento, no sé.
Dejó el bus.
Okay, so buena suerte. She's like, I'm not really sure what happened. She's not. Okay, so, what I wanted to talk about are the seeds within us. So, have you ever noticed that some people are like angry? You probably noticed some people are angry, and no matter where they go in life, they always have some situation that makes them angry, that causes their anger to rise. And some people are just very joyful, and wherever they go, whether it's like an airport or middle of the woods or wherever they go, they can be joyful. And some people wherever they go, they always find something to complain about, or they're always looking for someone to explain. Like, right? They're always like looking for that. And so, what I really like this concept that we've always talked about is this idea of like the seeds. So, like, if you have the seeds of anger within you, then no matter where you go, those seeds are going to pop and blossom, and you're going to find something to be angry about. And equally, if you have the seeds of joy within you, and you cultivate those seeds, then no matter where you go, those seeds will grow. Good luck.
Unattended vehicles will be promptly ticketed and towed at the owner's expense.
So,
Your safety is our business. Please help us
so it's
help
like,
you.
you know, you
If
could
you
be in
see
a
something,
situation
say something.
that other people
Report
would complain
suspicious
about, but if
activity
you
to
have,
the
if you're
nearest law
cultivating the
enforcement
seeds of joy
officer,
within you,
TSA
you
officer,
can
or
be
airline
crying
representative.
tears of bliss. In fact, I had a moment in the security line this morning at about 5 a.m. And I was reading this really great book. I love this book so much. And I just had this aha moment where I was just looking around at everyone and just like really seeing everyone and just feeling all this love. And it had like tears welling up my eyes, and I'm like these like tears of just like love and joy, and like I'm just in the security line in Newark, New Jersey. There's nothing remarkable or special or joyful inherently in it. But I was just feeling really great. I was feeling so happy. So, you know, I think about that. A lot of times we look for, it also goes with the seeds of separation. If you have like the seeds of discontent and conflict and separation within you, no matter where you go, you'll find some reason to separate yourself from the people. You'll find some reason to be unhappy. You'll find something to right? Like so this is why there's no point in trying to make the external world like, if only it would just go my way, then I can be happy. It's like, no, kid, like you gotta work on healing those seeds within you, because as long as the seeds of anger are within you, you'll always be angry. As long as the seeds of sadness are within you, you'll always be sad. I don't know about you, but I have a very rich and long history with sadness. I have sadness that arises in me that doesn't make any sense. It's not grounded in anything that's happening. It's just within me. And my mind will find anything to latch onto to justify my sadness. And a lot of times, unfortunately, I'll like blame it on other people, what they did or didn't do. And then the story of like enough, like you're not like I'm an expert. I am an expert at sadness and depression. Like, so the more I do that work on the inside to cultivate the seeds of joy on the inside, the more I can be, you know, anywhere, wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. You can go by train or car, but wherever you go, there you are. Like, what that means to me is like, wherever you go, you take you with you. You take the material of your life with you. It starts here, you know? So you could be, you know, heaven and hell are here, and they're created by what's in our minds. So yeah, so I just wanted to say, yeah, thank you guys for watching, thanks for sharing, thanks for being with me on this adventure. You know, like this adventure, all these places like we're going on the outside, and I'm happy to share with you and show with you. But more so, it's like the adventure on the inside. Because it's not necessarily about like where you go.
Are now welcome to board out of gate
It's more so about who you become in the process of going there.
JetBlue number 39,
Because when you're on a journey, right,
we
when you
now
face
boarding
fears, when you connect to your
most
heart,
members in American Advantage
when you change
and
your
are now welcome
patterns,
to
when you break
board.
addictions, right, like that process, like is a process
JetBlue number 39,
that
destination
changes
to
you.
San
And
Jose,
it's
we
a
now
journey
boarding
of like
Group
how your heart
A.
changes.
Group
Like
A is now welcome to
story
board.
is the journey of a human heart changing.
This is a courtesy boarding for
So that's why we
family
can
travel with car
start
seats and
out
strollers and
like
active
sad and
military
depressed in
personnel
the
are now
darkness,
welcome
full of
to
seeds of
board.
anger and jealousy and discontent, and then we can arrive at
Duty
a
free,
place,
duty
a
free,
chapter,
you're needed
because
at
there's no
call
ending, there's
6,
only
duty
a
free,
progression.
G6.
We can arrive at a chapter where it's like, wow, that doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother me the way that it once was. Like, this doesn't, like, I'm having a different experience than I did before. I could have sworn that, you know? So, yeah. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Annette. Oh, hi, Marianne. Yeah, filling with kindness. Megan. Well, you know what? Oh, hi, Kristen. Kristen. Oh, hi, honey. It's good to see you. It was so great to meet
We
you.
kindly
And
remind
Chris,
you,
how was the
this
soccer
is an
game?
international flight. Please, all customers must have their
Oh, do you guys
passport
like my
open at the
new
picture page with the boarding
phone?
passes ready
So
for
one
boarding.
of
Once
the
again,
treasures that I'm
this
bringing
is
home
an
with me
international flight
this trip to
going
the
to
States
San
is
Jose,
I got a
Costa
new
Rica.
phone,
You must have your
a
passport
new
pins
iPhone
open at the
12,
picture page.
and I really
Ready
like
for
the
boarding.
difference. Like this
Gym
camera
blueprint
looks
number
much
39,
better.
destination to San Jose. We now
Peggy says,
boarding
I'm
group
accused of being
B.
over the top. I'm
Group
joyful,
B
but people hang
is
on to
now
me.
welcome to board.
I have to
Groups
try.
A and B
I
are
have to
now
try
welcome
that
to
to
board.
not let them rain on my parade. Yeah, Peggy, you know, that's also the funny thing. And I talk about this in my book, Leaving America with Erica, which weirdly enough, they keep reducing the price on. And I'm like, Amazon, why? Okay, whatever. But I talk about the story of the crabs in the book, about how
This
humans
is
do
serving
this
the
weird
final
thing.
media boarding call.
The
Final
crabs
media
do
boarding
this
call
weird thing. And they're scuttling around in the cage. If they see one crab starting to swim towards its freedom, the other crabs will reach up and try to bring that crab down. Crazy thing is humans do the same thing. If someone sees you raising your vibration and they're existing in a really low vibration, they will often try to bring you down, which is like crazy, really crazy. But humans are funny. Humans are funny creatures, which is why I think we have to be just so dedicated to our own light and to our own path. Well, I mean, it's not really our light. It's like the light of spirit coming through us. But we have to be so dedicated to our own like journey and our own like frequency, you know, and like keeping that up, keeping a high vibe, because I think most people are actually existing at a really low vibration. Oh, hi Tina, hi honey, and your high heels. Most people are existing in this like really low vibration, and that's what a lot of people are comfortable. So many people are comfortable in the darkness. They're comfortable complaining, blaming, being in that victim consciousness, which is all about out there, and you know, like. Most people don't want to take that look within. Most people don't want to do that work, and they'd rather just kind of like scuttle around like the crabs at the bottom of the cage, you know? So, Rosalind, oh good, you got the book, good for you. Yeah, when you get to the story of the crabs, you'll know what I mean. So, oh yeah, also, I want to give a shout out. So the link below to the gardening course, so you guys know, probably know, maybe you know, I'm so excited about the gardening course that I took, and I'm so excited about going home and working in my garden. And I didn't know about working in a garden before, but now I feel empowered, and I feel like I have the skills and the tools, especially thanks to Rosemary, who literally gave me gardening tools. Like, I have the skills and the tools to go back and work in my garden, and that is so much thanks to the course that I took. And you guys have been asking, do they have an online version? And it was like, no. And now it's yes. They turned that course into an online version. In fact, you'll probably see me in that course. So it's linked below, and I'll keep that link up for like a week or so. The two courses is the gardening and the composting course. So if you want to be like a total earth warrior badass, check out. Pam, I love your niece's name so very much. Now my daughter named her baby that beautiful name. It's great. You know, that's awesome. You know what it means, Pam? In Arabic, Alia means like the elevated one, like the rising one, which is oh cool. Hi Bebot in the Philippines. We are, well, if we're here, we're friends. But I typically don't accept people in my personal profile as friends unless like we've actually met or like we've already developed a relationship. You gotta earn those things. And you know, and I think that's also a big part of the journey, you know, to create a garden in your life of things that you tend. Oh, did someone just send Sandy? Oh, hi Sandy, thank you for the stars. You know what's cool on this new phone? I don't know, like for some reason I like see better when people send stars, like there's a little ticker. Thank you. Oh, hi Tammy, good morning. Tammy, thank you for all the lovely photos you've been sending. She has this app profile thing, and it's been really sweet. Thank you. Oh, hi Michelle. Hi Susan. Yeah, you know, Susan, I'm happy you're a part of my journey, and we're part of each other's journey. You know, it's like there's something happening between us that is like there's some sort of mirror reflection that's going on here, right? And so I'm hoping that there's something that you can see in me that maybe helps you see something in yourself. Maybe something that helps you overcome like your struggles, or get honest about something like in your life that you need to look at, or I don't know what it is. But, you know, there's always some sort of correspondence. There's a law of correspondence between, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. So like whatever is happening on the outside. So like if you're having situations
Duty free to go off
that are inciting a lot of like anger and violence and chaos and conflict in your life, that is a reflection of, as we were saying, what's going on inside you. So I think that's also what's really interesting to see, is like when we get out of this victim consciousness that thinks it's all out there, and we look, and instead we shift in this observer, thank you, Candy, into this observer consciousness of like, okay, what out there, what is happening out there that's telling me about something that's happening inside myself? So if I can like open that door to that hidden place and actually see what's behind it, and do that healing there, then
It's estimated that over 25 million
miraculously, you
people
know, our life
worldwide
changes
are
on the
victims of
outside.
human trafficking.
And then people be
Sadly,
like, oh, you're
it's
so lucky, your life
happening
is
in
so
our
great. It's like,
community here in
I
South
had to open a
Florida.
lot of doors
We urge everyone to
and meet a
report
lot of
suspicious
demons
behavior by calling
and make peace, not fight
911
them.
so that law
You don't
enforcement
fight them.
officials can
You have
thoroughly
to make peace.
investigate.
Oh, Brenda,
We
thank you
thank you for your
thank you
attention to this important
Tammy,
issue.
I got a iPhone 12 Pro Max, so I dropped like a good grand on this phone. But I had been saving up, you know, and this is like for work. This is for you guys. Like, this makes our experience better. Ah, Star Party, dude! Whoa, my screen just went wild with the Star Party. Thank you. Thanks, Frank Shipley. Thanks, Sandy Calhoun. And thank you for 2 others for helping the Star Party. Wait, let me click on that. This phone is like, everything is better. Oh, hi, Carol. Thank you, honey. So here, and what I also like is I can flip it much easier than the other one. So there's my line. I typically, I don't know about you, but when I am waiting for, oh, hi, Roger. Roger, you inspired this video. We're talking about the seeds of joy. You're someone who's cultivating the seeds of joy, and I'm proud of you. Oh my gosh. So Roger and Tony collaborated to send me some awesome crystals. They arrived just in the nick of time, right before I left. And I opened a few of them, but I was like, so I'm waiting until I get home to open them. So I'll do a nice like unveiling boxing. So yeah, so as I was saying, I don't know about you, but I like to wait till everyone else boards. Oh, Rosemary, did my niece have a hard time letting me leave? You know, we ended on a really high note, so it was crazy. After the meetup, we had to go get her COVID test. We had to go like do a bunch of things. And then on the way there, we like drove through this really deep puddle because it was raining so much. And then the car started making these horrible noises. And then we pulled over and then had to get like call the tow truck, and all this like crazy drama happened. And then we were gonna go go-karting, but then it was too late, and all these things happened. And then finally, it was almost like 5 or 6 o'clock, and Mama came down. Christina, my sister, came downstairs, and she's like, "Do you think we should go go-karting still?" And I was like, "You know, it is pretty late, and you know, she's supposed to go back to her dad's house pretty soon." But like, Christina, do you remember when we were kids and we were gonna go see Batman? Our dad was gonna go take us to see Batman. It was like, Batman was there. He was there at the shopping center. He was there. I wanted to meet Batman, and we got there too late, and I didn't get to meet Batman, and it's a disappointment I hold in my heart to this day. And then there was that time at Disney World with our grandmother who wouldn't let us go see the tigers, and the tigers were there, but we couldn't see them, and it was this huge disappointment that I held in my heart to this day. And so I said, you know what, Christina, I think we should still go go-karting. I think we should go, because I don't want Alia to have that disappointment in her heart for the rest of her life. So it was late, and we went to the place, and it was a crazy like explosion of like dopamine and like cheap thrills. But we waited in line for like an hour and go-karting, and then we were gonna leave, but she was like, I really want to play arcade games, and so we got to pass and like played arcade games. It was actually really fun. I got to play a few of them, and we ended on this like note. Me and my niece like shooting the alien thing, and it was so much fun.
Duty free, you're needed at G6.
So we ended on a high note, and it was just like,
Duty
yeah,
free,
you know,
you
like,
are
we
needed
definitely
at
had
G6.
some conflict because we played a game of like like me being the adult telling her what to do, and her being the kid trying to get away with like doing what she wants to do, and like I for some reason know better, which is silly. I mean I do, but I don't. But so we ended on a high note. She's like, you know, Erica, you're really fun. I had a lot of fun. It was a really sweet actually. So you know, it was good, and I'll be back, and I'm glad that we're going home, and I'm glad that we ended on a high note of killing aliens together. You know, nothing really bonds two people together like facing the apocalypse, like in arms against a horde of invading aliens. Like it was a real bonding experience, you know. So I felt good about that. So. Anyways, I think we need to move towards the gate. So, you know what's cool about this phone? Also, is it has a cool stand. Bum. So everything you say and do is meaning I'm telling you. Everything you say and do is meaning I'm telling you. Oh. Amazing life. It's unchanging. So you know, it's like, well, what are the things that would disappoint you? You don't get to do them. Can you go do it? Just like, if you're tired, if you don't want to, just still, just like make the effort. Because it might be worth it. And you might end up creating a really great memory.
All customers traveling on JetBlue Flight number 39 destination to San Jose.
Oh, gosh. Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. So here we go. I gotta do it. I gotta do the thing. We made it to the end. Now we're here. So next time I see you guys, I will be, hopefully, inshallah, at home in Guatemala. So I should be arriving I'll arrive at 11:30. I got a driver waiting for me, drive me 3 hours home to my house in Hummingbird Valley, and Stella, who's probably waiting for me. The woman who has been going to feed the dogs and water the plants, she says Stella's been doing a really good job being her guard dog. Every time she approaches, she barks. So it says she's like, she could be anywhere, but she's probably just waiting at home for me. So, all right, guys, what seeds are growing in you? What seeds are you cultivating? Can you look within to see what's going on inside instead of blaming on the outside? The hints on the outside are trying to point you towards a deeper truth on the inside, and that's what's important. That's where the work is. Alright, I gotta do the thing. Love you guys. Go check out the gardening course if you want to be an earth warrior badass, like what I'm striving to be. Alright, love you. Bye.